expect me to start doing more videos on Daniel going forward as well, because I haven't really talked about Daniel too much on the channel. But one scene that I want to draw attention to, this is where in the finale that I feel the moment Daniel became his own Miyagi. Not only did history come full circle of Kreese choking Johnny the same way he did 30 years ago and Miyagi saved him, Kreese is choking Johnny by the neck, by the throat, and what does Daniel do? He comes in and saves the day and uses the pressure point techniques on Kreese to lay the smackdown on him. And was I the only one that just got Miyagi vibes? Like, I feel Daniel, and I said this before Season 3 aired, I said not only Chosen, but Daniel's Okinawa trip was going to be the key to Daniel finding balance and embracing his inner Miyagi, and that is exactly what he did. I think Miyagi would be so proud of the evolution that Daniel had in Season 3. And credit to Yuna, the girl he saved from the typhoon, who worked with Doyona. Credit to Kumiko for absolutely coming through. Probably, I think, Daniel's best love interest, if I have to be real. And I think, Amanda's cool, but you know what I mean, like, of the original ones. And Chosen for just redefining Miyagi-Do. That trip was instrumental in changing Daniel into a badass. Like, Daniel is on another level right now. That Daniel right there. That's the Daniel we need more of. Because while I feel Johnny can individually handle Kreese by himself, you cannot predict Kreese's maneuvers and moves because he'll always find a way. He's a snake, you know, not a snake as in no honor, but I mean he's a Slytherin kind of dude, you know. He'll find a way. He'll find a way. And the way Daniel just bursted into the scene, kicked him off, I had Miyagi vibes all over. And what's great about it, and this is a shout out to Amanda, is Amanda says this to him in season 1 or 2, I think it's 2. She says, you don't need to be Mr. Miyagi. You just need to be Daniel LaRusso. And this is Daniel LaRusso. He's not Miyagi, he's himself. But I had pure Miyagi vibes from him. It just felt like I was watching the true Miyagi protege coming through. He was no longer just the hot-headed Daniel. He was still hot. He's still a hothead. But he was no longer just hot-headed Daniel. He was Daniel frickin' LaRusso. And I loved it. I loved his entrance. I loved the way he kicked Kreese off. And he just used the culmination of everything he's been working for in Season 3 into the pressure points, putting him on the floor. And now Johnny's life debt, you know. What's great, and I'm surprised no one's talked about this more, is when the final scenes are matching up and Terry says to young Kreese, I owe you, I'm there for you your whole life. What did Daniel just do for Johnny? He just saved his life. So, reversal, while Johnny and Daniel may bicker, I feel Johnny will say, I'm going to be there for you your whole life too now, LaRusso. And I think that nod, right, when Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do merge, the minute Johnny walks in and they nod at each other, that's a nod of like, yeah, that's their version of it. It's like, right, we're in this together now. That's it. And before even that, when they're outside confronting Kreese, and he's like, if you lose, we won't lose. And then Daniel's like, oh. And then Johnny's like, we're on the same page now. We're on the same page. I feel like that whole moment from Daniel coming in, saving his ass, that is the catalyst for everything that Johnny will be grateful for going forward. And I feel like, as I've said a million times, Johnny needed Daniel in Season 3. He needed Daniel. In Season 4, Daniel's going to need Johnny. So it's going to be a full reversal where Daniel absolutely, unequivocally, 100% needs Johnny. Just because of Silver coming in the mix, it's really going to be hard for Daniel next season. He will be really pushed to his limit. We're going to see Terry Silver probably working with Tom Cole to screw with him. You know, we're going to see Terry Silver winding Daniel up, saying, hey, I've got your student over here, you know, and Robbie. So you're going to need Johnny. You're going to need Johnny to, you know, do whatever. And obviously, based on stuff that we know, going into the tournament, it's most likely a thing where Kreese will complain saying, hey, there's 2 dojos working against me. So obviously, Johnny will probably represent Eagle Fang and Daniel Miyagi-Do, but they'll still be simultaneously working together. You know, 2 dojos against 1, if you know what I mean. Anyway, guys and girls, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this moment and what you thought of Daniel's arc overall across the season. I absolutely love this moment. This moment right here with the Miyagi theme in the background, you know, and just Daniel coming in and saving the day. I can't help but feel like Miyagi would just be stood there with a smile on his face going, Daniel-san, you found balance. And it's perfect. It's perfect. That's what I love about this show. It's not just introduce new characters, kick out the old characters. It's introduce the new characters with the old characters and enhance both stories, both worlds. The movies, the original trilogy, and obviously you got the next Karate Kid, which is number 4. But the ones with Daniel, they are so much better because of the show. Now, they were always good, but you can't lie, this show has elevated certain things within Karate Kid 3. Like I've said before, Sam's PTSD arc throughout Season 3 makes Daniel's PTSD element in Karate Kid 3 look better. The fact that he was so scared of Mike Barnes after fighting Chozen to the death. You know, it's those kind of things. And just really elevating the material, you know, I loved it. I loved Daniel's entrance, and it was perfectly in character, because what's great about it is Miyagi, if that was Miyagi, he would have kicked Kreese off. But he would have just entered the room calm, composed, pretty much like how Yoda walked in Attack of the Clones to go and fight Dooku. That's how Miyagi would have walked in. But Daniel's version is walking in, kicking him, and calling him a son of a bitch. That is Daniel LaRusso's version right there. He's like Miyagi, but he's his own thing. That's what I love about it. That is what I love about it. And I think Miyagi would be proud because Daniel's still himself, but he's got that Miyagi element, that Miyagi fire that he needs. And again, as I said before Season 3 aired, I said Chozen would be the key. Chozen would be the key. And he was. He was. Honk. Anyway, guys and girls, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this moment, what you thought of Daniel's overall story in Season 3, where you think he could go from here. And yeah, man, what an evolution for his character. I mean, I thought in Season 1 there was a lot to sympathise with him, but, you know, ultimately he was just annoying. Because we were rooting for Johnny the whole time. In Season 2, there was some more nuance, some more balance, and you kind of felt bad for him at points. In Season 3, Daniel has become his own man. Like, he's become his own dude. You know, he doesn't need to be Miyagi. He can be Daniel LaRusso, and he has that Miyagi vibe about him, but in his own way. In his own way, and it's perfect. Guys and girls, I'll see you in the comments section, and you keep for your collection. Also, did any of you guys... I completely forgot that in Karate Kid 3, when Kumiko throws the fruit at Chozen, and he takes the shirt off and throws it at her, he's like, you keep for your collection, I know you like it. And he says in the show to Daniel, when he gives him the little scroll, a little bit of parchment, you keep for your collection. I was like, oh, how did I not put 2 and 2 together? Anyway, see you guys in the comments section.